everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Warramung First Nations people. It's WORIMI, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. And I just heard Bindi over there in the hallway with a big sigh, and I am feeling exactly the same. Here, let me just fix my little Pukekos up here so that they're both looking at the screen. And there's some more on the top shelf as well. There's a mummy and daddy pukeko, and then several little sibling pukekos. So, okay, what do I want to have a look at today? I want to have a look at, there's so much to look at. I'm just going to mention that the missing soldiers in Morocco, what I'm getting is they went AWOL. I was thinking yesterday that they might have gone off the cliff, something to do with GPS, but I'm getting more that what my guides are saying is that there is a search underway. Apparently they're doing exercises over there at the moment. There's a search underway for them. I'm getting a GPS going off a cliff, but I am wondering whether, because yesterday a few people asked me on email and I said, this is what I think's happened, because I could see the GPS going off the cliff. I think that was just the phone. I think the actual soldiers themselves have said, we didn't sign up for any of this. It's happening. See you later. We're out of here, because we've got this trying to block forward progression. Look behind, there's a swamp or over a cliff behind, because I think it's a cliff overlooking the sea or something. A decision being made, but trying to block the reality of what happened and then out of there. So I think they've pretty much just simply gone AWOL. That's not going to look good for Kegs. It just crossed my attention this morning that apparently he has fired 25 top generals to try and install his own sycophants in. What else have I got? The new Surgeon General. What's her name? Nicole Safia. Apparently she is a radiologist and, has held quite high positions, but she's also a Fox contributor. That seems to be a requirement in this day and age, that either you're named in some illegal dealings or you're an ex-Fox host, or just really yearned for the day where they actually had highly qualified people in these positions rather than the sycophants. Okay, but what I want to have a look at in this particular reading is actually the orange idiot going to China. So that's supposed to come up in about 10 days time. So let's have a look. I've actually got, so when I was talking about the missing soldiers, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, and we've got hard work going on behind the scenes to lay a trail or to cover up a trail. There's something there. I'm not feeling that they're unalived, but I do see the GPS going off a cliff. Okay, yes, I think they may have seen the light. But let's have a look. Hopefully they're safe and well wherever they may be. They've seen the light in regards to the orange idiot, the emperor, and they're taking their oath seriously rather than wanting to do the bidding of a dictator. That's all I'm getting. And you've got they see the lunacy of the emperor. The rest of the world's looking on going, like, straits open, straits closed, straits open, straits closed, it's blockaded, it's ships getting through. Apparently a warship was hit, wasn't us. Warship wasn't hit. Nobody's got a clue what's going on, because the conflicting messaging coming out is just insanity. Okay, dictated by the Ruskies. Now, apparently, in regards to the Ruskies, the Putin figure has allegedly gone into hiding. I haven't picked Putin up for 18 months, 2 years now. Remember when he had the heart attack? Like, first of all, he had apparently quite extreme cancer treatment. He had Parkinson's disease and he had a major heart attack. This is going back about 2 years now. But then all of a sudden, a couple of months later, he turned up all sprightly and yay, looking 10 years younger and yeah, you know how it goes. Apparently, the international intelligence community has picked up at least 8 body doubles. But news out now is that the Putin figure is saying that, or it's coming out of the Kremlin that he's this leak saying that he's paranoid, he's gone into hiding. There's surveillance being put on other cabinet members, etc. The big May parade there's going to be no tanks, there's going to be no missiles, there's going to be pretty much nothing. So yeah, something is going to get revealed there shortly. And I keep seeing it and I can't unsee it, that when they finally announce that Putin is deceased, they'll open 3 morgue drawers, you know, those cold storage drawers, and there'll be 3 Putins, and they'll decide which one to put on display. But the OG is been there for so long and is so desiccated, even though despite being in cold storage, is obviously not freshly, oh, my ears, not freshly unalive. Let me just grab the nearest crystals that I can lay my hands on. Not freshly unalived. Okay, so just wait for that announcement to come out soon. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Oh, that was me bumping the cord on the computer there, making it go beep. So, okay, right. Oh, the hair is standing up on the back of my head. Okay, right. That was not what I had down to have a look at. I want to have a look at is that the announcement has been made. As I'm poker shuffling, I'm using the Centennial Smith-Waite Tarot. There is going to be an announcement of a passing, a false victory. This could be the parade coming up shortly. I'll have to Google and have a look to see when it is. This could be the parade. And then we have an announcement. I'm just going to have a look to see when that parade is. Hang on a sec. Righto, the 9th of May. So, apparently, the Ruskies declare a truce in Ukraine to mark Victory Day. Kiev says it'll ceasefire 2 days earlier. And it's to mark the 81st anniversary of the defeat of the Nazis in World War II. But the Ruskies, so Russia's defense minister declared a ceasefire 2 days before. So it takes place on the 9th. So from the 7th, today is the 5th. Zelensky, in response, said his company would observe a truce beginning at 12 a.m. on Wednesday. So that's a day and a half's time. But will respond in kind to the Ruskies if they take action to break that ceasefire. Okay. So I've got the parade, but then I've got the death, the announcement of a death. Okay. Do you need to tell me anything yet? News coming out rapidly about the death? Could also be the morgue drawers being opened because what's this? The 8 of Wands. As I said, the International Intelligence Committee has picked up at least 8 doubles. What are they going to do with all those doubles? Sorry, I'll just have a lemon ginger. What are they going to do with all those 8 doubles? Can't just let them loose on the world. Ending collapse. Wow. Okay. This weekend, apparently. And this has popped out, flung out. The High Priestess, followed by unexpected news being revealed about a vascular event and the health out in the cold, or keeping it secret. Talking about a nightmare situation for those that are in partnership. You've got the death card. You've got trying to keep a lid on the situation or lid on what's happening. But you've got the walking away or leaving what no longer serves, and the Ten of Wands. It's just all too much. The truth being revealed about Russia with the King of Swords and the Empress. Okay, that'll be interesting. The announcement of the Patinsky going. Not that he hasn't gone, it's just the announcement of him going after the parade, potentially. Let's see how it plays out. Okay, they might try to keep it under wraps, just like the Orange Idiot's going to have the whole weekend at Bernie's situation that they're going to try and keep under wraps for as long as possible. I keep getting that. He got paraded out for a maximum hour today, because he really can't function for much longer than that. But let's have a look. So, allegedly, the Orange Idiot's trip to China is still on. Basenta's come out. Oh, the Commerce Secretary has come out and requested China's assistance to open the Strait of Hormuz. You know, the strait that was open before the regime decided to chuck some missiles over there. Asking China to help. I mean, China doesn't, yes, China needs it open, but it's not dire like other countries in the world. And that's pretty much because everybody else there get lost. But we've got this judgment card and the parade trying to keep wraps on something about the health of the king, and then there's going to be an announcement. They're going to keep wraps on something to do with the health of the dictator, and then there will come like a byline announcement type thing. Okay, but this trip to China, will it go ahead? Come on, let's just have a look. I know I could get the yes, no cards, but I'll get a bit of a longer story. This supposed alleged trip for 45 to travel to China. I mean, he can barely make it from Mar-a-Lago up to Washington, D.C. But let's have a look. He can barely make it from upstairs in the White House into a meeting. But let's have a look. Can't even make it off stage. This trip to China. Let's have a look. What do we need to know about it? Right, the Ace of Pentacles. Information being presented, documentation, but it could also be a financial offer, or this is new information coming out about health, and the infighting card, and exposure with the sun. Oh, the death card. Oh, trying to keep secrets hidden with the High Priestess. The major arcana and minor arcana death cards here. I don't know that he's even going to last that long. Let's see where this goes. Something's been revealed that they're trying to keep under wraps. You've got the Ten of Cups, the end of an era, the Nine of Wands, which is about the succession plan. You've got the King of Cups, the diplomat, the nightmare situation. There's Vance, there's Shady, and the Page of Swords. Shady might go in his place. King of Swords, action being taken. Page of Pentacles, manipulation with the Magician. Queen of Swords, keeping the strategy internal. And this is declining health with the Six of Pentacles and end of an era. Now, I know I read the other couple that Rubio's angling for the position and is probably going to get it. They might send Shady in his place because the Leo, Shady is a Leo, to try. It's almost like do this one last thing. I don't think he's going to go. I don't even know if he's going to be around. But we've got here some sort of death announcement, and then we've got the minor arcana, a death announcement coming forward, which just changes everything. And then we've got the having to retreat due to health. I don't think it's the felon dying, but we've got the infighting, some sort of opportunity offer being made. But is Shady going to be sent instead? Is Shady going to be sent to China instead of the felon? Or is somebody else going? Well, we've got the felon and the government. Wannabe dictator, possibly being overruled. May not even be the government, it might be his medical. Is Shady going to be sent to China instead? Is there going to be some sort of death announcement that comes out that will result in Shady being sent to China instead? Let's have a look. Wheel of Fortune, everything changing, ill health or minor down for the count, trying to keep a lid on the situation, and the offer being made with the Four of Cups. A vascular event, potentially. You've got this infighting again on the back foot, trying to defend the position. The secession. The Knight of Pentacles. Offer being brought forward, a financial offer perhaps. And the Chariot to go. It's Trojan horse, plotting behind the scenes, and the Tower card. The Tower, the King of Pentacles, announcement being made. The Temperance card, creating something new, naivety in the past, and a big judgment moment. Ten of Wands, Eight of Swords. Okay, I think Shady's going to be basically told you are going, but while he's out of the country, he might find himself replaced with the Hanged Man. Some sort of action being taken, an announcement about an agreement, regret, disappointment out of left field. Is Shady going to be ousted as VP? If Shady goes to China 9 days' time, is he going to be ousted as VP? because he's out of the country. Like, is something going to happen? Because if the orange idiot goes down, oh, there's that card again. The ill health. If Shady is out of the country and something happens, that card's showing itself to me, and that card is showing itself to me. Lies, deceit, betrayal, and the death card. Keep a lid on the situation regards the orange idiot. Information coming out, an announcement being made, a judgment moment from the White House. Oh, goodness, could it possibly be? You've got smoke and mirrors, naivety about the gift in the past. He's been seen as a burden, heading off overseas. And then we got the Sun, the manipulation, the narcissist, the hermit, and the Empress. Okay. I could be completely wrong because boy, oh boy, everything changes hourly depending on the whim. But I'm getting that they're going to send Shady to China. And then while he's out of the country, very possibly because he's out of the country when the orange idiot has to step down or step back or has a health event or something like that. It had to be Rubio because he was the one that was here. Wow. Okay. It's going to get wild. My guides keep telling me nothing is going to the secession, forget it. The Constitution, forget it. Apparently in Congress, all the judges that were to be appointed by that the orange idiot nominated refused to say in Congress that a president cannot serve 3 terms. It's in the Constitution that he cannot serve 3 terms. So the Constitution's shredded toilet paper at the moment. This is okay. Next week, 10 days. The next 2 weeks is going to be okay. Let's see how it goes. Okay, right. Deep breath, nap, walk. Might go for a walk. Okay, love to you all. Take care.